Say good morning.
Hi.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the pancake's burning. No. All right, let's turn this off. Mommy, don't burn a pancake. Got carried away. All right, let's set it aside. So, good morning, everyone. Say hey. Today is Tuesday, May the 15th. It's actually my brother's birthday. One of my brother's birthday. Look at Mila's hair when she wakes up. So she's a big girl now. We changed her rail and she sleeps. She gets up by herself. It was a struggle the first 2 days. And then afterwards she kind of stopped getting up, and you just have to be very consistent. What we did was I set it up in the evening, so she kind of saw that it was changed, but I think she was too tired, and I just have her night light on, so it's not that bright, so she couldn't really get up and play with her toys. So I think kind of a good suggestion for those of you who want to switch your toddler to a big bed, or at least take down the rail, probably do it in the evening for the first time. And then the second day, of course, you'll kind of have to test it out with the nap time. She did really well with the nap time. She got up probably about 7 times. But every time I walked in there and I laid her down, I said, no, honey, no. I said, no, we're going nap time, and I also figured out you got to put up some of the toys because it's a little too distracting. So, after about 7th time going in there, she finally went back to sleep. Mila, honey, you don't roll over yourself. No, honey. Leave that alone. Come on. Let's go to the potty. We're going to go to the potty, and then we're going to go eat with Dada. So, yeah, for breakfast, not for breakfast, but the second day was easier. Ryan said he had to go sit with her for a few minutes, and then I think I only had to, third day, only fix her 1 time. So that's her bed right there. Just 1 rail, and I've kind of figured she's ready because she hasn't been moving around a lot. Like babies do sometimes. Once they kind of hit, the crawling stage, they can be everywhere. So I was a little nervous of taking her down so that she doesn't fall. But I've kind of started seeing that she lays in different same positions. So she did pretty good. Hold on, honey. We're changing our diaper. We're changing our diaper. Look. I see Mila. Mila. I actually recorded her on my cell phone because I wanted to see what she was going to do in the morning when she woke up. So I might have to either squeeze in that footage, or I might have to kind of show you guys via this camera through my cell phone, because I actually was holding it upwards, so you will see like the black lines that you see on the cell phone if you don't record it horizontally. But it was really cute. We were just giggling because it was just funny to see her hit another milestone. So yeah, but we're getting dressed for the day. I have a few things to do, but I'm just kind of, in the nesting mode, just being patient, and I'm not one of those people that just want to sit around and wait for the baby. So whenever he's ready to come, I'm sure he's going to come. I feel like when you're anxious about it, then it takes longer, and it's like the kids just want to sit tight and not do anything. So I figured I'm not going to be anxious about it and just wait for him. And meanwhile, I'm going to Mila. Meanwhile, I'm going to just, you know, clean the house, prep as much as I can, food prepping, and go out and hang out for a little bit. Hang out with Mila and give her some attention and some love and go to the parks. She's just growing really fast. But it's a guinea pig. Yeah, are you reading? Today's the first day I gave her a little ponytail. Ryan was like, I think her hair is long enough to do a ponytail, and I told him it is, but at the same time, her bang will be sticking out, and once it dries, because actually, excuse me, I wetted it down, it's in her face, because we have not cut her hair since that time we cut it when she was a baby, because her hair was growing kind of just right here and nowhere else. But it's been growing really quick. I know, it's a rabbit. Where's the doggy, honey? Where's the doggy? Look. Woof woof. That's a doggy. But we have pretty much completed our patio. And we're really enjoying the space. It has a fan, as I've shown before, and it has that blue head siding, which is kind of interesting that they did that, but I kind of went with the flow and, you know, put some blue throw pillows and my blue flowers, and they're blooming. And just recently I put those IKEA pieces. I've had them in my old house. You've seen them on my windowsill. I had my herbs there, but now that my garden is going right there, which I got to do an update for you guys on that as well, because my mom came and she was like, don't bundle them up because they're gonna die. They're not gonna give you any kind of fruit because you put them so close together. And I told Mom that I bought non-GMO seeds, so I kind of planted several seeds in one little spot because I wanted to make sure that in case one didn't make it, the other one did. So she told me make sure you spread them out as soon as possible, because they're gonna start growing like the cucumbers and tomatoes. So I'll definitely show you guys. And then I just randomly, we bought. Are you done? Shh, don't scream, honey. So randomly, we had cantaloupe, so I just saved the seeds from the cantaloupe and I planted it, and it grew. So I had to spread it out all over the side of the thing because it wouldn't fit in my garden bed, which I'll show you guys that too. But it's a very nice patio. I mean, we got these two chairs recently. I usually don't shop at Big Lots, but they do have really good patio furniture if you're in the market to buy any, either, you know, thrifting or actually finding it on like Facebook Marketplace in a location near you, on apps like Let Go, OfferUp. This is our old table we bought from Target a while ago, and that's actually a fireplace that goes through your umbrella hole, which Mila, behave please. So I might make some dinner tonight and we'll sit out here and eat, depending on how hot it gets here. Today it's cloudy, so I'm assuming it's not going to get as hot, so it's just really enjoyable. Oh, and this seat right here that we bought, we found it at Miracle Hill. It was like $69 or something, and then they had a 15% off, and so I asked Ryan to go pick it back up. I just sanded it down. I kind of stained it the original color. It's kind of like the same wood as my pots right here with the stands. And then on the sides I created like the preview that I showed you guys of this whole area. It's that beautiful blue color, almost kind of like this, but this is a little teal. But it kind of matches the whole theme. It's a little tribal. And it's not something typically we would buy, but I mean, it's a good price. So we got it for like $43. The little thing of stain, I bought a big one because eventually we would want to do a few other projects with it. So the stain was $24, I think, you know, and then your sponges and all that stuff. The paint, I just got a little thing of a sample. So if you're just doing a small little project, I would definitely recommend you to buy like one of those sample canisters and get them tinted whatever color it is you want. And I only used up very little of it. I actually have some left over if I wanted to add anything else to this space. So it was only $3. I actually found the exact color I needed on the clearance rack for 50 cents. So I was like, hey, I'll take it. I didn't have to spend $3. But it's kind of a good way for you to be able to buy high quality paint without paying, you know, for the full pint or for the full gallon. So, and then the mattress Ryan found at this thrift place. It was brand new. Somebody ordered it off of Amazon and apparently returned it. So all I had to do was kind of cut it. But this is a futon mattress because this actually opens up all the way so it lays down. So it's a nice like 3-seater person. Of course, it's not like a full body bed. It's almost like better for kids, like full body bed. But we thought it'd be kind of cool to have it open sometime and have the kids play on here and read their books and just kind of relax. But this mattress was $40, and all I did was I unzipped the side and cut it to fit this place. Of course, eventually I'm gonna have to tuck in that fabric because all I did was kind of tuck it in, and you can't really tell that I did that, but eventually I might have to sew it up so it doesn't get ruined. And it is kind of more of a canvas type. So it's not water repellent, but again, we are under cover like this, so it's not gonna get wet. And then in the back of me, I have to steam this, so pardon the lines if you see the lines. That's actually a sale shade. You can buy it. Don't put that in your eye, darling. No. You can buy it on Amazon for cheap. I know some other stores sell them for like a good hefty price. So I saw this on, I think somebody had this as an idea, and I know I need to tighten it again, but it basically, I bought like hardware. It's basically like boating hardware that actually is very strong and resistant to wind, so it's not going to get torn off easily. And it's been a really good privacy screen for us because we have construction going in the back, as you can hear it. And we don't have a house next to us, so it's a bunch of dirt and a bunch of construction workers. So in order for us to kind of enjoy it, we kind of put that up. And it also helps with the sun, so it kind of keeps it cool. So it was only like $28. It took a while to come in because I'm pretty sure it came from China. The hardware I think was here local from the United States, and I think the hardware was only like $11 or something. So altogether it's pretty cheap because we actually wanted to buy like these little terraces and plant these plants so they start crawling up, and maybe eventually we will do that. But this is a good, you know, inexpensive way to create that privacy for right now. They actually put these parasail things over the yard, like extended from your roof, and have like a pole in your yard, and it kind of creates a shade on the grass, and it looks really pretty, especially like for your... Mila, please don't get frustrated. We'll get it out. But it's kind of cool for like your pool areas and for areas that are very exposed to sun and there's no plants. It's just a great idea to have, and it's very inexpensive, and it still looks modern. Almost looks very hotel like a resort type of thing. But yeah, but we are enjoying our time, and I'm actually 38 weeks pregnant. I'm pretty sure by the time this video comes out I'll be a little bit beyond 38 weeks. As I said before, I kind of have two due dates to go by, so technically I could be 38 weeks or 39 weeks, so we'll see. The stares I get when I go to the store is incredible. They're like, what are you doing out here, you know, walking around? Because I'm not like a waddler, and I don't like to like sit around, so I've been always on the go, especially during this nesting phase. And I think Ryan, shh, come read your books, honey. Come read your books. Come get your books. Come on. What are you frustrated about? What's wrong? What's wrong, honey? Tell Mama. You want to see yourself? Come see yourself. Say hi. Say hi. See, her bang is already curling in and kind of going onto her face. It's okay, baby. What are they doing? You want to put your shoes on and go help Mommy water the plants? And we can mow the lawn. We can finish mowing the lawn. Yay! See how cute her ponytail is. Say bye.
Bye.
So, we are on our way to get our haircuts.
It's probably our last haircut before we have 2 kids.
Yeah, I need a major trim because my ends are super dry. She's probably going to say something about that. But I haven't had my trim in like a couple of months. And then Ryan usually goes every two to 3 weeks because
Mine grows very quickly.
Yep.
So what's the baby update?
Well, I mean, we're 38 or 39 weeks, depending on whatever due date we're going by.
So at the end of last week, so this is Mila's new thing. Since we tell her to hush in the car, when we start talking, yeah.
She tells to hush.
Yeah. You don't tell Mommy Daddy to hush. Anyways, at the end of last week, Victoria started feeling some mild cramping, so we thought that maybe the baby could be coming very soon. And then after a couple days, it stopped. Well, it's been a week now, and like clockwork, here we are again, and you're starting to feel cramping, right?
It's kind of off and on. It's not as consistent as that other day, but I mean, you can definitely feel that it's like the ending weeks because he's way lower, and like I have more frequent times I need to go to the restroom because he's just pushing on everything. But yeah, that's what we're up to today. So hopefully Mila's not going to be screaming or anything like that because we're like, this is technically supposed to be her nap time, but we're going out and about. I'm getting a haircut, Ryan's going to entertain her, and then I got to entertain her and he's going to get a haircut. So hopefully it's not going to take too long. I mean, I want it done good, but I also probably need to bring her home so she can take a nap. Anyways. Alright, so we just put our girl to sleep. She was actually falling asleep in the car. It was rather a pleasant trip. Usually it's always kind of a little bit anxious because especially during their naps, it's harder to be out and about because you just like think in the back of your mind, I just hope this kid does not go off. But got my hair trimmed, so I'm ready for that. Wanted to get that done before the baby comes, and my sister lightened, gave me some like low lights underneath to kind of give me a better texture. But for those of you who are local, I go to Joe. She's I think it's called Salon Solar or something like that. It's on Pelham Road by Earth Fair, and they have different salons there, but her name is Joe, and let me tell you what her salon name is. She does an excellent job. She's been doing Ryan's hair for good probably 2 or 3 years. So the salon is called Modern Hue Hair and Makeup Studio. But yeah, if you guys are looking for a good hairstylist, or she does color, she does hair, cuts, and men and women. So anyway, but we stopped by Acropolis, which is another restaurant that I used to eat at all the time when I worked on Pelham Road, and got some hummus and pita bread. Was craving, because they kind of have a really good like setup. They have like the not avocados, the olives, and then big chunks of tomatoes, and then their hummus is really good, and I think it's made there on spot, and then their pita bread is really good. But then I was kind of craving this nice Greek salad with their Greek dressing, which doesn't have any dairy, but has that nice sour taste. So I was craving that, so I'm out here enjoying it before I have to go in and prep another meal for Mila before she wakes up and do my laundry. But yeah, kind of a waiting phase now that we're mainly prepared for. Majority of the stuff that we wanted to get done, we got done. There are just a few things that we want to get done. Well, I personally want to get done, but you know, sometimes babies come whenever they want to, so we'll see when he decides to come, and we'll definitely keep you guys updated.